Focus.
Okay, we're going now.
Okay, you started.
I still look like I'm cut out of the frame.
You do.
Here we are, finally.
After like an hour and a half of prep.
Okay, Kayla, what are we doing today?
We are doing the mid-year book freakout tag.
Each time we say challenge, we're gonna say tag this year, I swear. So,
It's
Kayla,
kind of the same thing.
what do we do with the mid-year book freakout tag? How does it work?
So basically, it's just like last year. If you didn't see last year's video, go check it out. I'll link it, I think. Anyway, we basically just have 12 questions that we answer because it's halfway through 2020. It's basically like a book check-in to see where we're at in our reading goals, which we could go over before we start.
Yeah, so far I've read 15 books this year, and my goal was 30, so I'm doing pretty good for halfway through the year. How are you?
I've read 18 of 50, so not doing totally well, but that's okay.
Still
I've read some
busy.
thick books this year, so it's okay. Quantity versus quality. That's a phrase, right? So the first question is, I don't have the questions on this
Okay.
page. First question is, what is the best book you've read in 2020?
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Oh,
What am I
you
gonna
know
do with
what?
this?
I put those in the wrong order. Now the first one's on the bottom.
Okay, go quickly.
Okay, we're back. So the book that I chose for best this 2020 was The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This is our wonderful cover right here. Oh, you'll probably put a better picture of it. I can't really tell you why this is my favorite this year. It just, out of all the books that I've read, I thought
Did your
this
voice
one
get a
was
little
the
bit
best.
warbly right there?
I got a little emotional right now. No, I just think it was my favorite out of all of them. So the first one,
Yeah, we're
To the
doing a little
stack.
thing. You can't really see it because it's white against light. That's okay.
yeah.
My favorite book series was Twilight, and I picked this book for reasons you'll see later. But I liked this. I don't know. I really liked the character and the world and stuff. It was really, really good. It was really weird because it's one of those books where it's like it has a lot of problems, but I like it anyway. So yeah. And I also said this is from last year, but I really liked this book, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, by Becky Albertalli. Still has Albertalli. Still has the bookmark in it. I really like it, but this isn't actually my book. It's from the library. Quarantine life.
Question.
I have 2 books I'm winning.
Are you done?
No.
Question number 2. What was your favorite sequel?
My favorite sequel was Bada Bing, New Moon. For all the reasons above. Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying, we're including rereads, and I've been rereading the Harry Potter series. So Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling is my favorite sequel this year. For obvious reasons, I feel like almost everybody's read the Harry Potter series. Even though I don't like the book itself, I just really like the whole Harry Potter series. So number 2, I think, is my least favorite out of all of them.
How did you put it as your favorite sequel?
Because number 5 is.
I should have put Arch Enemy. Sorry. And if you remember, if you watched our end of year book tag challenge thing that we posted in the first part of January, Emma said she wanted to do like a Harry Potter book race this year.
I don't know if you actually put that in there, but I did
feel
it
like I
anyway.
did.
Yeah. So I'm rereading the whole series.
Except the first one.
Except the first one. I've read that one a bajillion times. So.
What is a new release that you're excited for?
A new release this year that I'm looking forward to is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. It's coming out at the end of August, I think.
And the other one is, I don't know a lot about this because I found out about it from Emma, but apparently Becky Albertalli is doing like another Creekwood book.
Yeah.
So
It's like an edition.
from Simonverse.
The Simonverse. Yeah.
Simonverse. That's a really cool word.
Obviously, we don't own those books, so the new release ones. So
Yeah,
we're just
gonna
there's an
put a
invisible
little-
one. Okay, what was your biggest disappointment so far?
I don't know about disappointment, but Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It's not that this book is bad. I just think I tried to what I call cram read it, which is basically like over winter break. I read every minute that I could, which isn't a bad thing, but I found out that that doesn't really work for me. And so it was one of those books that I read during that, and it didn't really I didn't like it as much.
My biggest disappointment was Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I just was really looking forward to reading this book, like all of last year and all of this year. Then I finally read it for school, and it just wasn't what I expected. It was really dense for me. Not dense, because like
That's kind of ironic.
the book isn't even. This isn't even the full story.
What?
But no, there's like a whole extended edition that was added on here. The book is only about that long. Just again wasn't what I was expecting.
The cover's kind of
Back on the pile.
Question 5. Biggest surprise.
My biggest surprise was the whole entire Twilight series. For the longest time, my mom wanted me to read the books. And I kept saying no, because I didn't want to read that series. But I finally did this year, because we found all 4 of the books at a book sale for like $1 a piece, including
like
an
last
add-on
fall.
book. Yeah, but I still got them, and so I didn't really have anything else to read, so I finally read this. And
It's
it
your
was,
last ditch effort.
it was really good. I liked it.
I said The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. I just finished this book yesterday.
I thought you said John Boyne.
I wouldn't call this a book that I would normally like. I would look at it on a shelf and be like, hey, I'll read that book. But it's very haunting, and I liked it a lot more than I thought I did. I thought I would, or thought I did, despite its flaws.
There's flaws.
Well, every book has flaws.
Number 6. Oh, hey, we have the same amount as the months of the year. Favorite new to you or debut author?
Stephanie Meyer. I think that's what I said. Oh, no. Well, Stephanie Meyer and also Becky Albertalli.
She was new to you this year?
Oh, no, it was last year, but that's fine.
Oh. I said Stephanie Meyer or Angie Thomas. I don't know what it is. I just really like the way that they explain things.
Number 7. What is your new favorite character?
Oh,
What did you decide?
I said Jasper Hale.
All right.
I couldn't think of
It's
anybody
not
else.
his name.
We're not having this argument again. I just couldn't think of anybody else, and I really liked him from the series. So. If you don't know, that's from the Twilight series also.
I said Jacob Black from the Twilight series. Or I wasn't sure, but I felt like I wanted to say Simon or Bram.
Those are 2 totally polar opposite people.
Who, Jasper and Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob Black is really funny, and yeah, I like him.
I
There you
just
go.
think he's rude. 8. A book that made you cry.
I said The Boy in the Striped Pajamas again because this one, it didn't necessarily make me cry. It didn't make me cry, but I was very reactive to it. So, like, if something surprising happened, I wouldn't just look at it and go, oh. I would go, oh. Like, I was more reactive to it, and I don't know if that's normal or weird, but...
I said Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is also a really big book, by the way. And
Look
I'm
at
pretty
this.
sure you know why. There's a certain death at the end that I knew was coming. I knew when I picked up this book, I knew what was coming. And yet I read it, and I had to stop. And I was like, I'm done reading from this.
9. A book that made you happy. Polar opposites.
I said The Darkest Legacy, but I read it as an ebook. I don't actually own it. Oh, do you own it?
No.
No. I really liked it because I got to see all the characters together again. And the story was pretty good. It kind of left it on an open end, which, if I remember correctly, I read it a few months ago.
I said, what is it, number 9? Yeah, I said Twilight again.
What is your favorite book to movie or TV show adaptation?
Little Women
Do
by
not lose my book.
Louisa May Alcott. Emma's reading it right now. Technically, we watched the movie before seeing the book, before reading the book.
We read the movie before we saw the book.
But the movie is really good. The book is really good. And yeah, I feel the urge to every time we hold up a book, say, go read our Goodreads review.
If you don't know, I think we link our Goodreads accounts in the description.
Yeah.
So we have reviews for
Let's see.
almost all of these. No.
You've written a review. I have. You have. I have.
Yeah, there's a lot of reviews there, so you can.
There's more.
If you want to know more about what we thought on the books, you can go ahead and check those out. For our favorite adaptions, I said Little Women, as well as Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. This is my copy.
Yeah, that copy's really pretty.
It's so pretty. However, I was kind of hesitant to put this one because it wasn't exactly like the book. For one, the golden retriever was not there. Bieber.
The
was his name.
biggest injustice. Yes.
That was frustrating, but because he's my favorite character. It was good. It still had the world. It still had the feel of the book, but it just wasn't like the book as much as I wanted it to be. So it's probably Little Women, but I just thought I'd throw this in there for fun.
11. Most beautiful book you own.
Last time I said City of Lost Souls, I think, which is still my favorite. But my mom just got me this book, and it's really pretty. It's called Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, and we're both going to read it. You can see she's reading it right now. I just think it's really pretty, especially the side. It's just so pretty.
Yours
I'm just
stack
hoping
is
the inside is
considerably
as
larger
good as
than
the
mine.
outside.
Oh, that's really pretty. Is that?
That's what I said. She was answering the question, and we were in her room, and she goes, I don't know, I have a lot of books. Pick one.
I said the Renegade series by Marissa Meyer. I mean, I have a lot of pretty books. I don't know, but I think the paperback's actually the prettiest.
The hardbacks are actually really, really big.
We're taking a moment of silence for my glossy book, but that's okay. And then that one, yeah, the paperback's the prettiest, and then this one.
Those ones seriously could take someone out.
The final question.
What are 3 books that you want to read by the end of this year?
And this time I actually picked 3. Last time I picked like 16.
Oh yeah, no. So the question was actually 6, but I changed it to 3.
Emma! The first one is Artemis Fowl by Eoin Colfer. For those of you who do not know, the movie just came out on Disney Plus, and so I want to read it, although Mom has said that a lot of people were saying that it's not. The adaptation isn't like the book, but I need to read it anyway. And then the other 2 books I want to read by the end of the year are not here yet. They were ordered, and they're supposed to be here today. But they're not.
That is not Amazon. I don't know why you're looking at me. Ask Alexa.
Oh, there she goes.
Alexa! Alexa! When's my package gonna be here?
Package for Paige's order, placed yesterday, should arrive today. A package for an order, placed yesterday, should arrive tomorrow.
Those books are The Librarian of Auschwitz and The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Mom recommended I read them because I just read The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and they're supposed to be about the same time period, so I will be reading those. Okay, so Mom suggested I show you our books came after we filmed the video that you just watched or are watching, depending on where I put this clip.
Shoot.
My
fingers just went in the camera.
These are the Auschwitz books. The Librarian of Auschwitz and The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I don't know about this one, but The Librarian of Auschwitz, the back said it was about a girl. It's the true story of a girl named Dita who's entrusted with like 8 volumes that the Jewish population managed to sneak in. So, to the concentration camp, I guess. I don't know, and I don't know what this is about. The back says, I tattooed her number on her left hand, and she tattooed her number in my heart. Lael Sokolov, sorry, I just butchered that name, in an interview with Heather Morris. So,
Heather Morris.
that's the author.
Oh, she's an
So-
actor too.
She is. Enjoy the video.
3 books that I want to read this year. I said Little Women. Obviously, I'm in the middle of reading it. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That's the back of it. It's so pretty.
It is.
I'm kind of worried because I really liked the Hunger Games books. I'm just kind of worried it's not going to be as good.
It's supposed to be like a prequel, right?
Yeah.
What doesn't she do? It's a sequel.
And then finally, I said Artemis Fowl. So we kind of have similar taste in books, but you know.
Mine's taller.
Yours is about to fall over.
Yes, but that doesn't matter.
That is our mid-year book freakout tag / check-in. These are all of our books in total. I have 8 that I mentioned physically here.
9.
So in total we have
Wait.
what? We have 17 books in total together. Revel in our bookery. Oh.
Make sure to like this video if you liked it. I know it sounds crazy, but just give it a try.
It's a weird notion, but just hear us out.
And also, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, subscribe button if you liked this video and want to see more of our content. If you want to get notified whenever we post, the bell button.
I have no
Is your
proof that
destination.
thing actually works though.
You always have drama with the bell button.
We went over this.
But like when somebody uploads something, it doesn't give me a notification.
That's
like,
because we don't hit
"Hey,
the bell button.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you read these books because they're pretty awesome. Or at least we think so. We haven't read some of them yet.
Okay, I'm gonna do this cool thing that I see YouTubers do.
Ow, my leg.
You go like this. I feel like I'm being baited to go down a certain path.
I don't know what it is.
You do realize you're cuffed into the frame.
Yes,
right?
I do, Kayla.
Sorry.
No, please continue. I'm sorry, the middle of my sentence. Brandon, do the beginning of yours.
Interrupted the beginning of yours.
Yeah, okay.
Ignored me with
Star Wars stuff.
John Boying, everyone.
Oh, side note, I don't know if I told you this, but in my email to, I sent him my Fahrenheit 451 review, and in his response he said, "It seems like you're very good at picking out the flaws in a book." Delayed reaction.
Okay, you know you're a Hufflepuff when you rooted for Cedric Diggory at the Trials tournament. Okay, you rooted for both Harry and Cedric.
But, you know, mostly Cedric. Oh! Why is my stack so much bigger than
Because you have Harry
Oh, right,
Potter
it's
on
the
it.
500-page Harry Potter book.
It's this movie right here.
Yeah, Love, Simon. That's the adaptation. And Little Women. It's just called Little Women.
That is a pretty good. But it looks like she's dying.
Yeah. No. She was answering the question. Are you gonna
Yeah.
This is our thought.
This is our thumbnail. Anyway, thank you for watching.
If we're gonna work together, you can't be so attention hogging, okay?